So we had Scream 7 hit theaters recently, and with that comes a new Ghostface reveal. So how did this newest Ghostface reveal stack up against the other ones? Let's go ahead and rank all the Ghostface reveals in the Scream franchise, going from the bottom to the top. And of course, coming at the bottom is going to be the Ghostface reveal that we got with Scream 7. Now, I said it before and I'll say it again, what the hell was this Ghostface reveal? This one by far is my least favorite in the franchise. The worst, if you want to say it. I honestly did not like this Ghostface reveal at all. The next one in the ranking is going to be Roman from Scream 3. Now, I don't think that Roman is a bad Ghostface reveal, but I don't think he's one of the strongest in the franchise. But hey, at least they could say that he's better than the reveal in Scream 7. Next up on us is going to be Richie's family. So we got this reveal in Scream 6. And to be honest, this is not really a Ghostface reveal that I really hate or anything like that. It was a little predictable, but, it's not as bad as people say. Kind of insane and kind of crazy, but, in a kind of fun way. And then seeing Sam and Tara, slay them off was actually kind of fun and satisfying. Next up, I gotta go with Richie and Amber from Scream 5. Now, I said this before, this is not necessarily one of my favorite Ghostface reveals. I did like the motivation behind it, but not necessarily one of my favorites. I remember watching this in theater and being like a little underwhelmed with it. I kind of grown to like it a little bit more, but, it's not necessarily one of my favorite reveals in the franchise. But hey, they're fun too. Next up, I gotta go with Billy's mom and Mickey from Scream 2. Really, what this reveal was a surprise, having Mickey. And then, of course, Billy's mom, we didn't even know that was Billy's mom to begin with. So the whole fact that she was doing this kind of for revenge and just turns out to be Billy's mom was a surprising part about this. But hey, they're all right. They're pretty good for Ghostface reveals. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I got to give it to Jill and Charlie. Like I was saying before, Scream 4 is actually one of my favorites in the franchise. And I got to say, when it comes down to this Ghostface reveal to where it's actually Jill as the Ghostface, this one had to be one of the most shocking. When I first saw this, I was not really expecting her to be a Ghostface. And, we have Charlie tagging along also. This one is definitely one of my favorite reveals and one of my favorites, kind of motivations that she had. And just the awe, just the shock value that we got with this reveal. It was just one of those ones that's just a favorite in the franchise. And of course, no surprise, we got to go with the top spot with Billy and Stu. As Sydney once said, never fuck with the original. When it came to this reveal, this one is definitely top tier in the franchise. Just the whole shock value behind it. With you just seeing them being revealed as the Ghostface killers. It was so... it was fun to say. It was fun to see. I gotta say that, like, when it comes to just the original Scream movie, it's a top tier horror movie. It's one of my favorites horror movies of all time. Just to get this reveal at the end of the movie, this definitely was like top tier. This is definitely one of the top tier reveals of the franchise. And you just love the characters, especially with Stu and Billy. You just love them. They're fun characters. They're fun to watch, and just they're cool.